Witches are known for casting spells or manifesting or doing divination, reading crystal balls, reading tarot, all that type of stuff. And that's what we do. We wait for the moon cycle, we make moon water, we cast a spell, we do a little manifestation. That takes a lot of energy. That takes a lot of time. We can't always be cooking up spells. We can't always be making potions. We do that. We do that because it takes a lot of time and energy and motivation and a lot of power. Sometimes witches like to wait to cast a spell on the full or new moon, and that's a long period of time for a witch to go in between every month or however long to not really do anything witchy. And we don't always have to be manifesting, or we don't always have to be casting a spell. There's so many different things a witch could be doing on the daily basis to embrace our inner witch, because sometimes we have to bury it because we go to work or we go to school or we're around certain family members or people that don't want us to embrace our witchiness. Not everyone can handle being around a witch, so sometimes we have to bury it inside of us, but it never gets lost. It's always there. But doing things on the daily that are witchy and something a witch would do really brings out that witch in us, brings out that side in us. We get to enjoy being a witch every single day. So I'm just going to be showing you guys some things that you could be doing every day that would embrace your witchy side. Embrace your witch, because not everybody's a witch. Not everyone was chosen. Not everyone has that ability, that gift, that energy, that strength. So if you are a witch, embrace that shit. I like to be a witch because I am a witch. So watch this video if you want to learn some witchy things you can do on the daily that isn't just casting a spell. Alright guys, so this is my altar. Witchy thing number 1 you can do on the daily: sigils. I personally like using Sharpies or pens, something very permanent, because this is a permanent thing. Alright, then I'm gonna go on my phone, which this is my manifesting vision board for this month. So this is honestly your first witchy thing that you could do. You can make a manifestation board. I like to change mine every single month. Pinterest. So sigils are basically little spell. These are sigils. You can basically type up sigil for anything. For example, sigil for money. Powerful little symbols. You can also create your own sigils, but that takes a kind of a long time. I'm kind of a lazy witch. I'm sure that you could just look up how do I make a sigil, or sigil making, teach me how to make a sigil. This one kind of looks complex, but I'm gonna do it. This one is for money. After I make my sigils, you can make however many you want to make. I personally would put a candle over the top of them, light it up. Now this candle already has a bunch of herbs inside of it, but if you want to go ahead and now sprinkle some herbs around or place some powerful crystals around it, set intentions. Then after about maybe however long you really feel, but I usually like to do it for around 30 minutes, I would blow it out. So I spray my face with this facial mist every day. It's a brighten facial mist with vitamin C and rose oil. Clear and perfect skin sigil. And just put it right on the bottom there. Now when I spray my face, it will be clear and I'll have perfect skin. Another little witchy thing I like to do is keep rose quartz in my bathroom. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I feel extra loved and extra pretty, and And I also have a rose quartz facial thing, so I'm basically just rubbing a rose quartz crystal on my face, which obviously is pretty witchy and would obviously, I feel like it would probably alter my appearance to make me look a little prettier, not gonna lie. I did a spell, a self-love spell, and during the self-love spell, which I have linked on my channel, I included this perfume, so I sprayed this perfume all over me while I was doing a love spell. So every time I use this, it's like I have extra self-love. Before I get ready, sometimes I'll ring this bell to cleanse my aura. I like to have random little witchy objects to remind me that I'm a witch. I also like to brush my teeth with fluoride-free toothpaste because fluoride is known to block the pineal gland, and if you don't know what that is, it is your third eye, so I like to brush with fluoride-free toothpaste. Every day when I get ready and look at myself in the mirror, I listen to bad bitch music, talking about self-love, self-empowerment, confidence, all of that type of stuff I can really shake my body to and get my energy flowing and really become in that confident energy, and I'll have that by the time I'm done getting ready for the day, and that's a little just self-love, I guess, but also witchy. Also, every day I will wear crystals when I go out in public or just even around the house. Different crystals depending on what kind of energy I want to tap into and what kind of energy I'm feeling or want to attract that day, or sometimes I just match it according to the outfit. But since I do always wear a lot of jewelry, after I come home, I come over here to my little salt bowl. It just has pink Himalayan salt in it. Honestly, I could have probably done a better job, but it is as simple as just putting pink Himalayan salt into a little jar. So what the salt does is cleanse all the energy that is attached to it, because crystals hold so much energy, especially stuff like amethyst or black tourmaline. It holds a lot of the energy that it captured, so it didn't have to get to you. I suggest pink Himalayan salt, but any salt will work. Having a little fuzzy animal is also a pretty witchy thing that you could be doing. Especially a cat, they hold a lot of high energy, high vibration, and so do all animals. They bring such a sense of happiness and love inside of a home, and I feel like that's honestly a really big witchy thing that you could be doing. So this is the main table in my house right now. I know it's kind of small, but I like to keep 2 or 3, even 1 if I'm mainly focused on that. I like to keep a crystal that I'm currently trying to embrace. So this is a new crystal for me. I try to change it up once a month, if not more, and lapis lazuli. So right now these two are the main crystals that I'm trying to embrace and get their energy from. So I like to keep it at the center point of my house. So the table would be the center point of my house. So this is the energy that I would embrace. So you can always switch them up when you want to embrace a different type of energy. If you want to attract citrine energy, then you would put citrine right there. If you wanted to attract money energy, I would put pyrite right there. The center point of your bedroom or the center point of your house. So I like to keep a little jar of money just in plain sight to remind me that I am wealthy and abundant and I can attract dollars. Dollars come and go and it's easy for me to attract them. But I am going to take this sigil right now and put it underneath it. Magic. So this is my vision board that is in my room, so it's in plain sight and I get to wake up and look at it every single day. So if you have not printed out a vision board by now, you definitely should. These are some of my outfits. They all are actually being sold, but they are all very, very special items because they all have a unique intention that was set into them, and they're all very witchy clothes. So like for this one, for example, I found this one at a thrift shop, and I set the intention in it that every time I wore it, I would have lots of money. Lots of money would be drawn to me every time I wore this. I would have famous energy, and I would have very unique energy, and a lot of unique souls would be drawn to me every time I wore it. So I set intention in a lot of these clothes. Whether you're a good artist, medium artist, bad artist, it doesn't matter. If you create something, you should definitely hang it up on your wall. It'll remind you that you hold a lot of artistic power inside of you and creative energy. Having plants around, having crystals around, watering them every day, or touching their soil, or singing to them or talking to them is a super witchy thing that you guys could be doing every day. Having seashells where the water is. So on my fridge I have what each day is. So we have Monday, planet Moon, zodiac Cancer. Tuesday, planet Mars, zodiac Aries and Scorpio. And we have that for every day to just remind me every day what energy it's going to be like. We have some of our negative energy absorbing crystals that I didn't want to keep around any of my other ones over here. And we also have a lot of incense dust, and that doubles as like black salt, so it's actually very protecting. Another witchy thing you can do with this black salt is sprinkle it by your front door, so all of the energy that's being brought from outside in has to get absorbed into that salt first. So I like to keep my dream journal by my bed because every morning when I wake up I like to write down my dreams, and now I just have a whole book of my dreams. I feel like that's a pretty witchy thing to do. Of course, you can read tarot and write about it. So one of my favorite things to do that's witchy, I've noticed is super nice and cleansing to always come home to, is to always have good music playing. So that could be, I really like lo-fi music. It has really good energy that it brings. You could listen to good energy healing, chakra meditation, singing bowl music, whatever it is that you listen to. I like to put it on before I leave the house, of course while I'm at the house too, but I like to leave on like healing music while I'm gone, so when I come back home the energy is still lingering there and it doesn't just go away. It's not still energy, like it's very high energy to walk home to, and I've noticed that's one of my new favorite things to do. Okay Google, play Japanese lo-fi music. You could read witchy books. You can see that it's splitting, so every day I watch it grow a little bit more, and one day it'll look like this, but I feel like that is watching magic happen literally right in front of your eyes. You can also put a little sigil or even a manifestation underneath it, and that manifestation will grow into something really big. I like to include my herbs every day, so drinking Laughing Coyote tea, sprinkling some cloves or any type of bay leaf or any type of herb for that matter onto some good food in the kitchen. Also, by the front of the door I like to keep an evil eye for the same type of reason. No evil can enter the door. Same for on my keychain. Before you leave the house, pick out a couple crystals to bring with you, put in your purse or keep in your coat pocket. Spray yourself with a quick love oil. Do a money spell and then use that money that day. Give it to the cash register, and then your money and your money spell will now be into the world. keep this eucalyptus spray by my bed, and after I make the bed every morning, I'll spray it on it just to always cleanse the energy from the night before. Also, if you had a bad dream the night before, I would spray it with some type of oil. You could sprinkle some salt around or around your bed even. Keep a protecting crystal by your bed so nothing weird happens to you if you have a very fragile soul. Also, Palo Santo, I like to sometimes light. I could go on and on and on about spiritual and witchy things that you can add to your list of daily things to do. Open up a book, point to a word. The second law, make it attractive. Maybe I need to make something more attractive. The second law, I think of the law of manifestation. So manifesting through attractiveness, so I can manifest through my prettiness. Is that what? Every time you take a shower, you could wash away all of the energy that has been on you, and you could do that by asking the water to wash you, or you could do that by physically washing yourself with soap and saying, I'm washing all of the old energy off of my body. You could take salt baths, pink Himalayan salt baths to cleanse all that energy off of you. You could have a huge bottle of moon water and every single day pour a little bit into your normal water and drink that in your water bottle. Some moon water in your essential oil diffuser. You could put a little sigil on the bottom of your water bottle every day, and by the end, whatever it is you're manifesting through that sigil, by the end of it, sorry, my cat is clawing something, probably because he's a literal animal. This isn't really witchy, but blue light glasses, because you're looking at your phone so much, that is not good, raw drawing your eyes like that. If you're consuming content, make it good content to consume, witch talk, or spiritual talk, or healing YouTube videos, or knowledgeable podcasts, or audiobooks. So that could be another witchy thing you do instead of scrolling. Start scrolling. If you really can't break that habit, start scrolling on something knowledgeable. Every time you light a candle, which I light candles all the time, even witchy people don't like candles. Lighting candles, every single day, lighting a candle, making it smell good, set that intention. Set an intention every time you light a candle. Blow it out. Make a wish like it's your birthday. It's very powerful. Just another witchy thing that you can be doing. Also, if you stayed this far, comment down a book emoji. Let me know if this video helped you. Bye, my favorite witches. I love you all.